What's good with the YouTube? You already know Big Flocka with a convicts reaction where we smash, dash, and react. Please hit the like, subscribe button, the bell notification. Do all those things to help support your boy. Come on now. So check it out. We're going to discuss the arrest of those three individuals, man, that were arrested over there in Santa Cruz for killing the 5-year-old. And normally I don't do these type of videos on this channel, but I think it's a good discussion. Okay, but before I go any further into that, I want to sit there and be very clear to everybody on this, man. Having an opinion, right? Voicing an opinion. Saying what your views are, your perspective, how you think, does not always mean that you're right, right? It doesn't always mean that you're wrong. It means that you have your own way of thinking. So I've seen a little bit, people were trying to, throw shade on some situations, had ulterior motives, or, trying to spin narratives and stuff about my view of something. I call it like how I see it and how I feel, and but that wasn't done out of having any type of hate, animosity, or hostilities towards anybody. I want to be very clear. That's just me honestly voicing my opinion. And so sometimes I'm hesitant to voice my opinion on things respectfully and just in generalize a scenario, because people sometimes should try to take that like I'm taking shots. So therefore, there's sometimes where I just don't touch on a certain subject or what my view or perspective of this is. And I just want to be very clear on that, man. So let's go into this topic. Hometown, like I said before, Milpitas. This family was going to like I said, a birthday party before. She was going to be turning 6 years old on April 21st, man. It was really close to her brother. They were 11 months apart. So apparently these Southsiders, right, had gotten into another shooting in Fremont, where they got into some type of conflict and one of them shot, missed, right? So apparently this is what's the allegations that are being made. So they were on the freeway. They thought they seen a rival car. They pulled up on the side of them, just sprayed the whole car. They killed the 5-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? They ended up getting into a little high-speed chase, I believe, in Santa Cruz, got arrested, and that's where we're at today on it. The district attorney finally made an announcement that they had an arrest on it. They charged those men. Now, this is where I say, man, where the violence has to stop. The gangs, it's played out, man. You know what I'm saying? They're rolling up on a car and don't even know who the fuck it is and they're shooting. And it's sad though, right? Because, you have 4 lives now lost. Those 3 dudes are not going to hit no main line. It's a wrap. And they thought that they were making the ultimate sacrifice for their people, for their cosa, right? Now they're probably going to get shunned away. They're going to probably get turned back. They're probably going to get hit if they try to go GP. Because those type of crimes, man, nobody supports, man. You can't go out there and commit a crime that ends up killing a little kid. It just isn't going to happen. They're not going to hear nothing you have to say. You can sit there and say, man, oh, you know what? I didn't mean to. I thought it was someone else. He pulled a gun or this and that. They're not going to want to hear all that. They're going to get hit, point blank, if they're proven to be guilty of the crime. Now, could there have been those who weren't involved and may get a pass? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I've always been a firm believer. If one goes down, all goes down. So you know what I mean. The fact that they're associated or attached to a certain crime like that, I think it's going to be a wash, because you're responsible for your actions. This case is like I said, I'm glad it's solved for the family. I hope they get justice. That little girl did not deserve to have her life taken prematurely. These guys ended up being Surenos. And that's how serious the gangbanging lifestyle can go, man. It's unfortunate that you have to worry about what color shirt you wear, what color car you're in, what neighborhood you go into. All these play a factor. Imagine how that is for a kid, man. Growing up out there in the streets, maybe growing up in a Sureño hood or Norteño hood, and you have to watch every day where you go, who you talk to, not knowing if you're going to make it home that day, not knowing if that gangbanging lifestyle is going to take you out. I mean, that's the truth of it. So these guys are probably going to go through a long, different process of courts, man. Anytime a child is killed, Santa Clara County does not play around, man. I don't see these dudes getting any type of reduced sentence. It's going to be a It's going to be a big sentence right here. Trust me on that. And there's going to be special circumstances because there was a minor. You know, gang enhancements, all that. They're going to throw the book at them. You know, these are the type of cases that, you know, are unfortunate because these the ones arrested, they're still kids, man. But there's certain things that we have to be held accountable of. Being naive or negligent is no longer an excuse just to do what you do. You got to have some type of moral compass every day when you go out there in the streets, that you're not going to take an innocent person's life, that you're not going to put people's family in danger, that you're not going to do this and do that. You know, a lot of people can't do that, man. You know, it's just not built in them. You know, and that's the unfortunate thing, man, because I've been in situations in my past where, man, you know, shit got hectic. You know what I mean? You know, but I would never put nobody's kid in danger. You know, and that's just me. That's who I am today. That's who I'm going to remain. And so it's hard for me to really give a complete reaction, being that I'm so biased when it comes to kids, and I think we all should be. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, the level of stuff that I'm starting to see, like the last few years, it's shocking. It shocks me every day, man. There's certain stuff that I never believed is happening today. You know, so you never know, man. You know, but in any event, this is not the only kid that's been killed due to gun violence. Like I said before, you had some kids in Dakota got killed. Some kids out there at Yuba City recently, a little girl. The Goshen incident. There's been a lot of incidents, man, where fucking people have lost their life prematurely, man. And I remember an incident. It happened, I think, in 1992, where we got into it with some Crips that were living in our neighborhood from San Jose. And one homeboy put hands on him pretty bad, and he felt really stupid about it because my homeboy Little Man. So they came back the next day, and these Crips, when they hit the stop sign right there on, if you're from up here, you know what I'm talking about, Shirley and Dempsey. They hit the stop sign, the motherfucker came right by this just like this and just started blasting, bucking. Shot him in the face, and then hit the car seat. Now, for a while, that affected, you know, his son. You know what I'm saying? It affected my my homeboy because they were targeting him. The brother got shot. So you never know when you're out in the streets, if you're living that life, what could happen. The streets don't play, man. The streets don't play. You know, a bullet doesn't know no name. It just goes where it's told. It just goes where it's aimed. And that's it. You know. Anyways, this is a real quick spiel, man. I've been out and about a little bit today. I was working, and I wanted to clear up a little bit about that spill this morning. That's just an opinion. I thought it was easy, good content to do too, as well. You know what I'm saying? Just waking up at work, something I could just knock out real quick. But there was a few points on that I'm gonna add. I'm talking about it. They didn't really get a chance because they really barely got in contact with them. So maybe that's why they didn't ask those questions. But me personally, now that's where I have my view. I got to resolve that issue before I can be around somebody. That's always how I've been, man. I just can't do it. Anyways, Convicts Reaction. Hope you guys had a good day. I'm out.